morning. It's the 22nd of March 2021. My dumb light won't turn off. I just want to update myself on what's been going on because I want to remember this part in my journey. Things have been really muddy over the last few weeks. Like, I feel like I'm on this journey of self-discovery and being free and finding my independence, and I'm also still really attached to Jim. And so living like that is a very muddy experience. And I think I last started to update before my camera ran out of space on Friday when I was talking about my expectation of what my life would be like once I left. And I think I kept realizing that I wasn't there yet. I knew that by leaving I'd still want to come back to him, which is one of the main reasons why I didn't leave him. Is I kept waiting to be ready to leave him. Just like people say, oh, we're not ready to have children, or we want to have this, and this first before we start a family, or we want to have this, and this first before we get married, or this, and this first before we buy a house. You know, it's like, if you don't just bite the bullet and do it, you're never going to be ready. And I was never going to be ready because I was so enmeshed, tangled up, addicted to my marriage in the unhealthiest ways, where I would create scenarios to keep me stuck. I would say things that would keep me stuck. I was against myself. I was self-sabotaging my own progress. And that's where the noodles came in, where I recognized there was different parts of me that wanted different things, and I couldn't get all the parts of me to line up with each other. So the muddy experience is really just what's been going on lately. And last night I had some wine with some friends, and we had pizza, and we got through some scrapbooking stuff. And now I'm approaching the ATM machine, and I'm recognizing I need my phone before I can use the ATM machine. So I'm gonna let you go. Maybe I'll talk in a second. Okay, so I went to the ATM machine. I got some money, and now I am headed to my appointment. My hearing hasn't been so great. I've been complaining about my ears for years. Oh, do you like my new purchase I just bought? This is like a really heavy duty wood fancy frame, and inside of it is some sort of canvasy mesh. I don't know how to describe it. It's probably like a potato sack type of material. I don't know what you call that. And I'm gonna put pins in it and stick pictures and whatnot in it. Drawings or pictures, or I don't really know what I'm talking about. I bought it at a yard sale. And then that other thing back there is one of those crisscross hanging things where you could put your needles or your thumbtacks in it and hang pictures up. I'm going to put that one up in Brooklyn's room. Anyway, my hearing hasn't been the greatest. I actually have two different types of hearings and two different types of ears. I have two different hearings, and I really didn't know what was up with that, and I've had it for so long that I've just learned to compensate. And when I'm on a headset, I prefer this ear. When I'm on a phone, I prefer this ear. When I have headphones on, I can hear a difference when I turn the headphones around, because I know that sometimes when people do the sound mixes, you have the bass in one headset and the treble in another. I don't know how sound works. I'm not a sound expert, but you can hear the difference. And then my husband got a pair of those headphones that form to your inner ear, and that was different on each ear, and we thought that was interesting. So I've never had my hearing checked, and I'm going to go get my hearing checked today because it was really bothering me a couple weeks ago when I was working at my mom's house. It's bothering me because of work, so that's why I need to get it looked into. And then I have a well woman exam this week. I also have one physical therapy appointment instead of two. And I also have 2 therapy appointments for my emotional therapy. And I think that's it. That's enough, right? I think that's it. I think that's enough. It smells like sewage over here. Yep, looks like somebody is doing something to the sewer at Slapfish. Okay, what am I talking about? I'm talking about nothing. Why? Because I guess that's what I feel like talking about. No, I think after last night, I feel so much better than I felt earlier. Having those ladies come over and help me with scrapbooking and stuff was extremely cathartic. Her name is Diane Kren, and she helped organize a little thing with Amy Lynn. I don't know Amy's name. I don't know where I'm going. Can you tell? Yep, because my little map is telling me I'm in the wrong spot. So we're gonna go backwards, and then it's gonna ding on us because it doesn't like it when I take it out of gear, and then it realizes I don't have my seatbelt on still, and it will start nipping out there. Leave me alone. My seatbelt cuts into my neck right here, and I don't like wearing it. I need it to be lower, or I need to sit up higher. I'm just too short for my seatbelt. Am I in the right spot now? Maybe, maybe not. I don't think so. I'm watching myself on the map, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm watching myself on the map, and I don't know where I'm going. So maybe I should stop the video and take a look at the map. I'm just following my little arrow and trying to get to the red dot, the red balloon, the one that looks like a hot air balloon. Where am I going? Where am I going? Yeah, I am in a better mood. Okay, so also another reason why I've been feeling so muddy. Oh my gosh. Now it's really confused. Another reason why I've been feeling so muddy is because, see the dinging? My husband is... I haven't talked to him since Thursday night when we got in our fight. That's right. He left me at Denny's because he couldn't find me. And I started walking home because I couldn't find him. And we can call that messed up, or we can call it what it is, which is probably a misunderstanding where we were both a little heated. And it is what it is. I didn't want to talk to him, and I didn't want to ride home with him anyway. And I was regretting not taking my own car. I really need to know where I'm going, so I'm going to let you go. Maybe I'll update you later, maybe not. But yeah, I was going through withdrawals. I was falling apart at the grocery store. I was falling apart on the way to the bank. Poor Brooklyn witnessed a lot of my falling apart. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to. I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I did not get my hearing checked at all. I don't understand. I'm supposed to rinse my nose out with this thing twice a day for the next 2 weeks. I'm supposed to get some Flonase and do that twice a day. And I'm supposed to take an antibiotic twice a day. And I'm supposed to take Mucinex twice a day. Those are 4 things I'm going to have to do twice a day. And here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with my nose. Now that I say that, I can see what she's talking about. I didn't know I was congested. I didn't know I was stuffed up. I came in there for hearing issues because I've had hearing issues all my life, as far as I can remember. But I didn't have anything wrong with my throat or my nose. And she says I'm so congested that she wants to get me cleared up before she can work on my ears. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to do nothing with my nose. I just spent $45 on this copay for my ears, and I don't want to do nothing with my nose. Yeah, I'm being a big baby. I'm being a very big baby. I just want to whine about this. Is that okay? I'm going to whine about it. I'm going to whine about it, and okay, I guess maybe let's... I am stuffed up in my nose. I didn't realize I was. Maybe it's just morning junk. Maybe I need to blow my nose and I'm done. What if I'm fine? What if I'm fine? I can't stand putting things in my nose. I can't stand putting fluids in my nose. No, I've never been okay with that. Now, if I'm sick, I might entertain it because I want to feel better. I might entertain it if I'm feeling miserable. But I'm not feeling miserable right now. I'm actually feeling fine, except my stupid hand. That's another appointment that I have. I have an appointment for carpal tunnel because it's really been bothering me. And the hearing thing was just a side thing that I thought maybe I could look into. But now I gotta do nasal stuff. There's nothing wrong with my nose. Oh, Crystal. Anyways, I don't really know what else I was gonna say other than I do feel like I finally have permission. I finally have the freedom to make doctor's appointments and just do it for whatever day and do it whenever I feel like it and just do it because I need to do it. Go where I need to go, do what I need to do without double checking with Jim. That's such a huge deal. I used to feel like I had to tell him every little thing all the freaking time, and if he wasn't going to be okay with it, or where it was at, or when it was at, or what kind of doctor it was, a man or woman, or like, I felt like it was such a headache just to take care of things when I needed to take care of things. That should never be the way somebody should live, is when they feel like they can't just call a doctor's up and talk. It's already hard enough to get the doctors to listen to you, and then when you feel like your husband wasn't listening, you know, I felt like he wasn't listening, and when he would listen, he didn't know what to say, and he didn't know how to respond in a supportive way, and he didn't know how to be the kind of husband I needed him to be for me. And maybe it's because I'm stupid and high maintenance, or maybe it's because of his autism, or all I know is scared. I'm scared to put this stupid thing up my nose twice a day, plus the Flonase twice a day. Oh my gosh. It's like going in head first into my life is exactly the way I need to do this stupid nose thing too. It's like, I know it's gonna be scary, Crystal, but we've been living sheltered and comfortably for so long, and I don't know where I'm going, and my stupid hand hurts. They had me write 8 pages of 8 pages. I think it was 8 pages double-sided. I'm pretty sure every page was double-sided, and he said it was only 8 pages. And I handed him back like tons of paper. So I think it was 8 pages double-sided, and I had to write family history, current history, medication, surgery dates, signature here, signature here, signature here, financial responsibility, HIPAA, emergency contacts, insurance, blah, 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 blah. It's like, guys, I really just... I'm just a big mess. And this is what muddy looks like, okay? This is what the pendulum looks like when it swings back and forth, where I seem fine, and then I'm not, and then I seem fine, and then I'm not. And I probably should go back on my damn medications, because I lost them for a while and I didn't want to take them anymore because I had been without for so long and I felt fine without them. Oh, and I'm such a mess when it comes to meds. I don't like taking meds. I don't like taking care of my body because I want my body to be naturally fine. I'm in such denial with what my body needs, and I don't want to be at the mercy of freaking modern medicine. I don't want to be at the mercy of all this scientific garbage that's not been proven to be the healthiest thing for the body, you know? Like, it's like adding poison to your body. It's what I really feel like. I've been moving, and dust and might be causing the congestion, and she asked me about headaches, and I'm like, yeah, I have had a lot of headaches. Like, I wake up almost every day with a headache, and I thought it was caffeine related, but even when I have caffeine, I still get a headache. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. All I know is that my life has been turned upside down, and I really don't know what I'm doing anymore. Can you tell? Can you tell? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay. Here's the thing. I remember having lots of conversations like this with myself on video journaling before, right? And basically, I was conflicted with this conundrum of a thought. Is the reason why Crystal is having so many emotional issues on the daily or weekly or monthly or however often it happened is because of her environment situation with her husband, or is it because of who she is as a person? Her childhood, her personality, her mood swings, her lack of sleep, her congestion, her caffeine addiction, like whatever I was going through when I was with Jim versus what I'm going through now without Jim. I always had a tendency to blame myself, and I always had a tendency to say this is my fault, this is me, and this is up to me to fix it, up to me to take charge of it, blah, 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 blah. But I could only fix my environment so much. I could only fix my experience within my environment so much. I could only take on how I saw my life. And I tried putting the rose-colored glasses on as often as possible and doing the gratitude journaling and only speaking positive to my husband and only obeying him enough times before I just was like, this is just too much for me. I can't keep doing this like this. I love you, Jim, and I want the best for you, but I cannot keep up this life that is just drowning me. And so, am I equipped to handle him? No, I'm not. I thought I was, and I tried my best, but I'm not. And I don't think anybody should have to handle somebody like that. He needs to get a grip of his own shit and stop putting all his shit on somebody else. And so, as far as that goes, we understand that, okay, my therapist would tell me, Crystal, why do you keep thinking that's your responsibility to take care of that for him? And why do you think that it's your responsibility to fix that for him? And why do you keep thinking that it's yours to take on for him? And it's like, he's right. And then when there was something going on with me, he reiterated to me that you don't have X, Y, and Z, Crystal. You don't have a borderline personality disorder just because you had some self-harming behavior or suicidal ideation. He knows what borderline looks like, and that doesn't show up for me across the board. I'm not like that with everybody. And I was hardly like that with my husband too, but once in a while, yeah, I kind of flipped out and I kind of went off he says anybody in your situation would be going through what you're going through and having the behaviors and experiences and feelings that you've been feeling. So stop blaming yourself for what your environment is like, which I so value, because I've been in therapy and psychiatrists for so long, and they've all just been pointing fingers back at me as far as being the reason why I was miserable. And so I kept trying to fix me, and it's like, that's the biggest gaslighting bullshit you could ever do to a patient, is to not look at their environment, not look at their situation, and not see how it's causing havoc. Because I was raised to take on my father's shit. I was raised to help him with his shit. I was raised to make it all better for him, and if I didn't, I have to suffer the consequences, whatever that looked like, whether he punished us or whether he punished us or whether brain fart, or whether I just noticed how it affected the whole family if I didn't fix it for him, you know? I'm gonna stop by and get myself something to snack on. That's a lie. I'm not snacking. I'm getting a whole big damn meal. I'm going to this place called Biscuits Cafe, and I'm gonna order something to go, or maybe I'll eat it by myself. No, I'll order it to go so I don't have to pay a tip. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna order it to go. But basically, I am not out of the woods yet, and I want to know who I am without the environment that I was under with my husband. I want to know who I am on my own, and I'm the girl that's afraid to take the nasal thing. That's me. I'm the girl afraid to take the nasal thing. I feel like a little kid in so many ways just now growing up. I relied on Jim to take care of me for so long, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed having him taking care of me. And now I'm the girl that's afraid to. Do this. This says contains 5 complete treatments. There's a drainage collection cup. There's a method for ear max removal. That's not all in here, is it? Basically, I said, I'm not going to get charged like $100 for this, am I? And he's all, no, those are free. I guess this company gives them to the ear, nose, and throat doctors. No, there's nothing in there. Okay, so this just this bottle and one of these packets, which means he says I have to go to Walmart and buy more packets in order to do this several times a day. 2 times a day. Why does this say? I guess there's a clear canal kit that I can buy separately. It's just an advertisement. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm the girl that is not blaming Jim for my shit anymore. I'm the girl that needs to grow up, and I'm scared to grow up. That's the truth. That's the truth. I'm the girl that's scared to grow up. That's who I am. I'm gonna have a therapy session later tonight, so maybe that'll be the next video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Gonna go eat. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your dreams. You were always waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly. Blackbird fly into the dark of the black night sky. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were always waiting for this moment to arrive. We are taking a walk by ourselves. That's the Biscuits Cafe there. I am wanting some coffee, so I'm going to walk to QT now. They said the breakfast might take about 10 or 15 minutes before they make it. So I'm taking my younger self on a quick walk across the street. And we're skipping, not really, but we're skipping in our mind. And we're skipping. And we're skipping and singing and skipping and singing. We're having a great old time. And now we're at QT. It's really loud. We're at QT now. So we're going to go inside and go get a yummy sugary coffee. And then we're going to have our carb-filled breakfast with the biscuits with strawberry jam and cheesy potatoes and eggs and chicken, salsa, sour cream, fajita veggies. Treating myself this morning. I have worked so hard. So hard. I'm proud of myself. So proud of myself. Okay. You're doing good, Crystal. You're doing good. Let's go treat yourself, okay? We're skipping. We're skipping. I can't skip. I can't skip with this bum knee. This bum knee is not bum knee. We're doing great. It's learning. It's learning how to walk again, okay? It just can't skip yet. That's okay. All right, going inside now. We gotta mask up.